Hey Chevra, welcome back to the shortboard. Parshas Vayakel Pekudei HaChodesh. Exciting. Pesach's almost here. And I want to address something that I saw recently. Someone forwarded me an article from a drasha from a colleague of mine. It's talking about ChatGPT. Right? Everyone's been talking. It's the biggest, all the rage, right? And people are sending me these random divrei Torah from ChatGPT, and can it write all the rabbi's sermons? And teachers are worried about the papers and so on and so forth. The obsolescence of human intellect on some level, and us having to produce things. And his argument was, look at this week's parsha. Right? Look at Parshios Vayakel Pekudei, and it talks about Bezalel, right? Bezalel is the chief architect and artisan of the Mishkan, and he's filled Vayimaleo to Ruach Elohim b'chachma b'tvuna u'v'das. He's filled with a spirit of wisdom and understanding and knowledge, v'lachshov machshavot, and he could think thoughts. And the idea that my colleague put out there was a person is capable of really thinking thoughts. A machine is only capable of thinking thoughts in a certain formulaic way based on an algorithm and so on and so forth. And that was his idea. And that's why it's different, right? A Dvar Torah, not just from a rabbi, from anyone, right? You're at a Sheva Bracha, you're at a Bar Mitzvah. That was his idea. And my response to it in my mind was, well, the real stark, hardcore ChatGPT AI type people, right? Artificial intelligence people say, well, it's not true. It can think on its own. That's the whole point of artificial intelligence. It'll be reflective, and maybe this year it's not, the divrei Torah aren't going to be great or whatever it puts out, but then it corrects itself, and in 5 years from now, that'll be it. It'll be amazing, right? If not sooner. But my response back to that is this. There's something missing. It's not just about intellect. It's not just about being formulaic or not formulaic or, putting your own thoughts into it. And we see it from the end of Parsha Kitisa, where Moshe comes down the mountain. Hashem gives him formulaic knowledge. Here, these are the halachot. This is Torah. This is Torah Shebechtav. The Torah Sheba'al Peh. It's all there. Moshe kibel Torah meSinai. Moshe received it. U'misara Yoshua, and then he transmitted it. That's it. He was a transmitter of information. He received information, processed it, and transmitted over, like kiviyachal, like a computer. But the Torah is telling us something very different. Because when Moshe comes down with the luchot, at the end of Parshas Kitisa, what does it say? Umoshe lo yada ki karan or panav. Moshe had horns of light, whatever that means, right? And it's not that we have horns, obviously. Ask Michelangelo and so on. Horns of light. His face was beaming. It was shining with Torah. What's the Torah telling us? The Torah is telling us that Torah is not just about knowledge or intellect or formulas or algorithms or the ability to think even beyond that. It's about personality. It's about what you bring to the table, how the Torah kind of gets into your kishkas, how it impacts your soul, and how you give that over to others. That's the idea of having a light emerging from his face, about having a hadras panim, right? That people have a hadras panim. I feel it. I could see it. And you're giving it over. That's why, what do we say? Ya'er Hashem panav elecha v'yichuneka. You should be blessed, but your face should be shining with the illumination of, that comes from God, that comes from living the lives that we lead, connected to Torah, to mitzvot, to Jewish community, to chesed, to all of the things that we do. The higher Eineinu b'sorasecha, illuminate my eyes with your Torah. Don't just give me the knowledge. Let it be a part of me, right? And let that light radiate out to others. I know, ChatGPT cannot recreate that. May we all be shining with the light of Torah on our faces. Have a wonderful Shabbos.